Isn't that what you were saying? I was only carrying on from
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Less is definitely more in Lungs, written by Duncan Macmillan and directed by Brian Cochran. The stage is as sparse as possible, and there are no props or sound cues. The play is designed to keep the focus entirely on what's being said, both for the audience and the characters.
When you have these big, like, life-changing discussions with a partner, it's kind of all-consuming in your life, so it doesn't matter where you are. You know, it's just you're always thinking about it or always talking about it. And so, yeah, like, where they are is kind of secondary. That's not really the big picture, right?
And Aaron Hirsch, who plays M in Lungs, believes audience members will be able to follow along, even though the timeline and location jumps around, without set or lighting clues indicating anything has changed.
And that's an interesting position that I think the writer put the audience in, is they're always putting puzzle pieces together. And if you're always trying to solve a puzzle, you're more engaged. You're constantly engaged by, like, okay, so what's happening? Okay, so if that's what they're saying now, then they must have been right there. And so, okay, and then you're making discoveries the whole way through.
Lungs, which is being presented as the first show in Live 5's 2015-16 season, is also a highly intimate play, in part because it is presented in the round.
Yes, I know, exactly. Wait, what?
Caitlin Van Kunit, who plays W, says the subject matter may also have audience members feel like they are eavesdropping, as a couple discusses if they should have a child.
Whether or not they're ready and whether or not it's right for them to bring a child into this world of erratic weather and political unrest and terrorism and all of these things. Like, do they want to bring a child into this world? And are they good people? Are they good enough to bring a child into the world?
What, eugenics?
No,
or
no.
Sterilize, exterminate?
Not what I'm
camps,
saying.
Enforce?
No, of course. I don't have the answers. They have different views of the world, but they're trying to consolidate that and then come together to potentially bring another life into this world. And so they want to figure out where they're at, and they're very passionate, and they're very smart people. But sometimes they get taken a little off guard and say stuff they don't want to say.
And while they say those audience members will definitely enjoy the play, it may also lead to some uncomfortable conversations as they leave the refinery.
I think a lot of people will be able to identify with the journey that they go through, and maybe it'll, you know, they ask some really difficult questions that I think a lot of people might not want to go there with their partner, you know.
Lungs plays at the refinery through October 25th. For tickets and information, visit livefive.ca. For Go on Shaw TV, I'm Simon Hyatt.